What comes next for Hezbollah after the assassination of its leader? Hassan Nasrallah will be hard to replace because he was so much more than just a figurehead. He himself took over after its leader was assassinated by Israel in 1992, and he transformed what was a small armed group into a military power stronger than Lebanon's army and a political force stronger than the state. The challenge of who succeeds Nasrallah has been complicated by a series of Israeli strikes that have killed several senior commanders, which could delay the process of establishing a single point of control over the organization. The group has been weakened, but it still has plenty of fighters, weapons, and support. The man believed most likely to take over is Hashem Safieddin. He's Nasrallah's cousin and leads the group's executive council. His son is married to the daughter of Qasem Soleimani, the Iranian general assassinated by the US in 2020. The US and Saudi Arabia have designated him a terrorist and frozen his assets. One other name being floated is Hezbollah's Deputy Secretary General Naim Qassem, who has had more of a religious role in the organization. And what comes next for the region? All eyes are on Iran, Hezbollah's main backer, which now faces a delicate balancing act between averting an all-out regional war and retaliating against Israel to retain its credibility with its partners in the axis of resistance. Tehran typically fights Israel via proxies and until April had refrained from direct confrontation with Israel. Could that be about to change? And if so, would it drag the US into war at a time when Iran has shown willingness to restart negotiations over its nuclear program? And what about Israel? Its stated goal behind its attack on Lebanon is to allow tens of thousands of Israelis to return to the country's north, which they had fled due to cross-border fire with Hezbollah since last October. The idea seems to be that Israel's ferocious bombing will force the group to retreat from the border. But that hasn't happened. In fact, Hezbollah has vowed to continue fighting Israel. Israel will be keen to capitalize on its momentum, and Israel's army chief has made it clear that the strike on Nasrallah was, quote, not the end of our toolbox. One thing seems sure. As humanitarian disasters grow in Gaza and now Lebanon, peace looks as far off as ever.